So I've been talking a lot about what is happening in Gaza. There is a protest inside Israel as well, with 10,000 people, Israeli Arab, protesting inside Israel against the action of the Israel. It was the largest protest held by the Israeli Arab sector in many years inside Israel. But what is troubling is that one of the chairmen from Israel suggests that these protests are also act against those Israel citizens who are not loyal to the state of Israel, saying that the demonstration against Israel government in Israel by the Arab Israeli are participating prove that their loyalty to Hamas and to those who want to destroy Israel. In a free country, supposedly, you're supposed to be able to protest and have freedom of expression. And saying that these Arab Israeli is betraying the Israel because they're demonstrating against the action of the government is extremely worrying. Another thing disturbing is that there has been reported that the Israel airstrike have damaged the Islamic University. That two major buildings were targeted, the science laboratory and the ladies building, where the female student attended classes. Although there are no casualties, there were 6 different airstrikes targeted at that university. The Islamic University was the first and most important institution of higher education in Gaza, serving more than 20,000 students, 60% of whom are women. Because Palestinian students are barred in Gaza, are barred by Israel from studying either in the West Bank or abroad, this university is very important in terms of providing higher education for the people in Gaza. I think that's horrible that Israel is targeting this educational institution, which is obviously very important for the students there who want a better life for themselves. And of course, there is maybe a silver lining to all of the conflict, all of the killing that is going on, is that people will have the opportunity to learn about the lives of the Palestinians under occupation. And I suggest everyone to watch the video, the documentary on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. I will provide the link on the right side of this video with the video description. It's a very intriguing documentary. It basically gives you a whole historic timeline of the Israeli and Palestinian story. These Palestinians have been living in a militarized prison 24/7 with no political say over any aspect of their life. They have no legal right to go anywhere other than the confined area that is set up for them by the Israel government. Is that Jewish immigration rapidly increased in Israel during the 1930s, and Britain decided to pressure the United Nations to divide their land into 2 states. Arabs were given 45% of the land, despite the fact that they made up 2/3 of the population and owned 95% of the land, and the Jewish were given 56% of the land. The new state of Israel, when it was actually complete, it encompassed 78% of the total land. So they took more land than they were supposed to, according to the United Nations. And the United Nations has always called for the Palestinians the right for them to return to land, and they have been fighting for self-determination, for being displaced during the 1940s after the World War II, and after the war of 1967, again, they were displaced, and these people see their home being demolished to make way for more Jewish settlement and Jewish expansion in the Gaza and the West Bank. And even though Israel withdrew from Gaza in 2005, Israel maintained complete control over the land and sea and access to Gaza. And Christians believe that the final battle of Armageddon will actually occur in Israel, which would lead to the second coming of the Jesus Christ, and all the Jews would be converted to. And it seems to be that the final conflict is also fueled by just basic religious belief that Israel belonged to the Jewish people, as the Bible says so, and also Americans supported it because they believe that Armageddon will happen in Israel and the Jews have to be there to witness it. It's all very fucked up.